Hi friends, welcome back. My name is Maskane. For today I have got some useful vocabs to improve your English language. Let's going ahead. First word, refer. Refer means hand over or send, direct or turn for information, help or action, or refer to direct attention to or speak about, or assign to or think of as caused by. Examples: Number 1. Let us refer the dispute to the dean. Number 2. Our teacher referred us to the dictionary for the meanings of the difficult words in the novel. Number 3. The speaker referred to a verse in the Bible to support his theory. Distress. Distress means great pain or sorrow, or misfortune, or dangerous or difficult situation, or to cause pain or make unhappy. Examples: Number 1. The family was in great distress over the accident that maimed Kenny. Number 2. My teacher was distressed by the dismal performance of our class on the final examination. Number 3. Long, unscheduled delays at the station caused distress to commuters. Diminish. Diminish means make or become smaller in size, amount, or importance. Examples: Number 1. The excessive heat diminished as the sun went down. Number 2. Our diminishing supply of food was carefully wrapped and placed with the baggage. Number 3. The latest news from the battlefront confirms the report of diminishing military activity. Maximum. Maximum means greatest amount or greatest possible. Examples: Number 1. Number 1. Chris acknowledged that the maximum he had ever walked in one day was 15 miles. Number 2. We would like to exhibit this rate collection to the maximum number of visitors. Number 3. The committee anticipated the maximum attendance of the first day of the performance. Flee. Flee means run away or go quickly. Examples: Number 1. The fleeing outlaws were pursued by the police. Number 2. One could clearly see the clouds fleeing before the wind. Number 3. The majority of students understand that they cannot flee from their responsibilities. Vulnerable. Vulnerable means capable of being injured or open to attack, sensitive to criticism, influences, etc. Examples: Number 1. Achilles was vulnerable only on his heel. Number 2. The investigator's nimble mind quickly located the vulnerable spot in the defendant's alibi. Number 3. A vulnerable target for thieves is a solitary traveler. Signify. Signify means mean or be a sign of or make known by signs, words, or actions, or have importance. Examples: Number 1. Oh signifies surprise. Number 2. A gift of such value signifies more than a casual relationship. Number 3. The word fragile stamped on a carton signifies that it must be handled with caution. Mythology. Mythology means legends or stories that usually attempt to explain something in nature. Mythology. Mythology means legends or stories that usually attempt to explain something in nature. Examples. Number 1. The story of Proserpine and Ceres explaining the seasons is typical of Greek mythology. Number 2. From a study of mythology, we can conclude that the ancients were concerned with the wonders of nature. Number 3. Ancient mythology survives to this day in popular expressions such as Herculean task or Apollo project. Colleague. Colleague means associate or fellow worker. Examples. Number 1. The captain gave credit for the victory to his valiant colleagues. Number 2. Who would have predicted that our pedestrian colleague would one day win the Nobel Prize for Medicine? Number 3. We must rescue our colleagues from their wretched condition. Torment. Torment means cause very great pain to, or worry or annoy very much, or cause of very great pain, or very great pain. Examples. Number 1. Persistent headaches tormented him. Number 2. The illustrations in our history text show the torments suffered by the victims of the French Revolution. Number 3. The logical way to end the torment of doubt over the examination is to spend adequate time in study. Provide. Provide means to supply or to state as a condition, or to prepare for or against some situation. Examples. Number 1. How can we provide job opportunities for all our graduates? Number 2. Hell said he would bring the ball provided he would be allowed to pitch. Number 3. The government is obligated, among other things, to provide for the common welfare and secure the blessings of peace for all citizens. Loyalty. Loyalty means faithfulness to a person, government, idea, custom, or the like. Examples. Number 1. The monarch referred to his knight's loyalty with pride. Number 2. Nothing is so important to transmit to the youth as the sacredness of loyalty to one's country. Number 3. Out of a sense of loyalty to his friends, Michael was willing to suffer torments, and he therefore refused to identify his colleagues in the plot. Words in use. How our language grows. Many popular expressions in our language have interesting backgrounds. When we refer to a person's weak spot as his Achilles heel, we are recalling the story of the mighty Greek hero of Trojan War. Achilles, a warrior of unusual strength and valor. the mother of Achilles, in whose veins flowed the blood of the gods, was warned at his birth that her son would die in battle. In great distress, she sought to save her son. In order to diminish his chances of being hurt and to give him maximum protection in combat, she dipped the infant in the river Styx. The magic waters touched every part of the child's body except the heel that she held in her hand. Thus it happened many years later that as Achilles started to flee from an attack, a poisoned arrow struck him in the heel, the only spot where he was vulnerable. Today, the meaning of Achilles' heel is not confined to a weak spot in the body, but it also signifies a weakness in the character of an individual, or in the defenses of a nation, or in the structure of a system. American politics, rather than mythology, provides the explanation for the word bank. This word came into the language in 1820 when Felix Walker, the representative from Buncombe County, North Carolina, formed the habit of making long, unnecessary speeches in Congress. When his colleagues asked him why he was tormenting them so, he apologized by saying it was his patriotic duty to put those speeches in the record out of loyalty to his supporters at home. The word Buncombe was shortened to bunk and came to mean any thought that has little or no worth. Well, that's great. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon in the next session.